but it's all like frosty condensation. Look at that. This is Jen ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there, my lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. In this video, I am going to be tapping and scratching on a bunch of frozen things. It is very hot here in France at the moment. We are having a bunch of heat waves, one after the other. 40 degrees, so 104 if you're Fahrenheit, is a lot for us. I know in some places in the world that is like standard summer, and that's great, and you guys are used to it, and you've got the infrastructure and air conditioning and things like that, and your body is used to it. But here in the north of France, we are not used to it. My body is not handling the heat very well at all. Today it is going to be around 36 at the peak. So 36, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, like maybe 100 or 90 something, I don't know. But I thought if I film frozen things, it'll be fine. Because not only do we not have like air conditioning in homes and stuff like that, the heat kind of like stores up during a heat wave because it gets cooler at night, gets down to like 22 degrees or something, and you can kind of like, you can open the windows, and mostly depending like if you're worried about mosquitoes and stuff like that, but I don't know, the walls seem to keep the heat. It just doesn't get below 26 in the house, even at night. So it kind of stores up over the week, and it's very tiring. Very tiring. And when I film, I have lights, and that just heats things up even more. I've already lost a hard drive, an internal hard drive on my computer. I lost a lot of stuff just because it's too hot. For my computer. So for filming and editing ASMR is a little tricky. But yeah, today I thought, listen, I can film. I'll just film frozen stuff. So I have these little ice cubes. They're like colorful plasticky ice cubes. That's like obviously the inside is ice cube. They're reusable. And I don't really use these in drinks. What I do is I just pop these in the freezer, and then whenever it's too hot and my son is getting it's getting much, like a little too much for him, and he's getting a little grumpy and a little, getting a bit bored because he can't do anything, it's too hot. I'll just be like, listen, can you make me a castle with this, please? It worked really great the first few times. And then the last time I saw him using, he was like just putting them along his legs like little, it was like, look, I got a little colourful skeleton. So it was keeping him cool. It's perfect. You might think that's like a game for just like a toddler, but my son is 8. So even if it's just like for 15 minutes, half an hour, just to cool him down, it's fine. He's not going to be playing with these for too long, but it does help. Okay, so we have a little Tupperware. I just popped the whole Tupperware in the freezer. It's the little Tupperware container. And we have these ice cubes, which are already starting to melt from just me taking them out of the freezer to take them to my filming table. Little cracky, squishy sounds now. Crackly, squishy sounds. And I also have this, which is just like an ice block to put in your cooler or whatever. Stick on your big these in the freezer, non-toxic. Do not allow contents, or do not swallow contents, that makes more sense. Do not put in dishwasher, clean with soapy water. I thought this would make some good sounds too, scratchy typey sounds. And the last thing I have is this ice pack. This is more like a medical kind of heat or cold pack. You can heat it up or you can cool it. And this I got for, I think it was when I had tendonitis from walking too much. Doing too much hill walking. Got tendonitis on my hips. I know, hardcore sports injury. Tendonitis. Too much hill walking. Okay, let me take these little blocks out. I wonder if we have all the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink. 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange. Yeah, I think it's a full bag. Some of them are still quite solid. Oh, some of them are going to be cracking as we go. Naturally cracking away as they melt. I'll keep the sounds in like the little cracks and stuff unless they're a little surprising. If they're too surprising in the edit, I'll remove them. Hopefully I can keep them in. It's difficult to build little structures with these. I think you can only go like 3 high before it starts getting a bit skew-if. I think once they've melted a little more, it's a little easier to pile them up, but my son could only go 3 high. They're cool because they're easy to wash. Like these are going to get probably a little fluffy from this blanket. They'll be easy to wash. I don't think anybody's used these in their drinks yet, but they might want to. You can see them starting to melt. Little touch. I think the green ones would be the best in drinks because they look like you put limes in. The most natural looking ones in your drink. Oh, this one is like a little ice cube moving around in there now. This one froze on its side, I think, like this rather than flat. Gonna put the little orange ones. That one's already fluffy. So we have 5 little orange ones. It's so relaxing seeing someone just organize things, isn't it? Even if it is just like a couple of blocks. squeaky ones. Sounds like there might be like holes, like air's coming through or something, but obviously not. Otherwise we would have a problem. I wonder if it is just water in here. It's very like liquidy, like water, but maybe it's a mix of something. 3, 4, 5. When it's hot like this, we do like to have some ice cream, but when it's hot, like heat wave hot for days and days, ice cream just does not hit the spot anymore. Ice cream just seems not even that cold. It has to be ice pops, like ice lollies. The blue ones. This one I can crack a little. Now for the greens. This one's rattling around. Now 5 little green ones. I feel like there should be 5 like purple ones or something to make this a square. That would be good. move on to the Iceblock. That's quite nice. Nice and cool on my hands. I feel like I just want to keep these, like, I don't have sleeves, but I would like to keep these in my sleeves. That way, like, you can cool down if you put things on your wrists. I like to just strap a couple of these to my wrists and just feel cooler in general. It's nice. I'm like talking about how this cools down my son to play around with these, but I'm like, why don't I do it? Why am I not playing with these? I want a colourful skeleton to cool down. Here we go. Not 2 greens in a row, Jan. That's not nice to see. Give myself a colourful skeleton. Okay. And then we can have the green. Just a colourful skeleton to tap on. That's actually quite cold. I can do like a little colourful snake to tap on. Blue, orange, pink, and green. Blue, orange, pink, and green. Blue. Orange, pink, and green. Orange, pink, and green. It's not very snaky. It looks like a little number or letter. Should we try and make it a little more coiled, a little more swoopy? That's a bit better. It's just off the screen, that's all. You can bring it back up. That's a bit better. Little swoopy, swoopy snake. Caterpillar. Should I just keep these around the screen for the next stuff? Decorate my screen. I should look at the viewfinder while I'm doing this, because what I have in front of me doesn't always look like what's on the viewfinder. That's a bit odd. Like this maybe. Once again, look at the viewfinder, Jen. Otherwise it's going to be squint. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, I'm going to have to dry this off a bit. Condensation. There we go. A little drier. It won't build back up again though. Does it say Iceblocks? I'm using these ice blocks interchangeably with the ice pack. Like, I have 2 of these and 1 ice pack on the freezer. And throughout the day, I will like take one, wrap it in like a tea towel or something, and just like put it on the back of my neck or whatever, or my ankles, and then just change it out for the next one and put the other one in the freezer. Just do like a little relay of frozen things. I'm just not at all dealing with the heat very well. Even being in the north of France sometimes used to feel like it was too hot in the summer for me. Like when it was like 25 and up, I was like, this is crazy. And now it's like up to 40. That is crazy. In Scotland, you just don't, it just doesn't happen. Over 30 degrees maybe is starting to happen, but like maybe like for 1 day or 2 in the year, but that's it. Plus, for me, it was Scotland Highlands, not just like south of Scotland. Not even the Midlands. Worst is trying to sleep when the temperature is just not getting down. It says on here minus 18 degrees plus 40 degrees. Is that like its minimum and maximum? Never felt minus 18 like in the air, but I have now felt 40 degrees in the air. I had never before. I'm trying to think if we've had minus 18 in Scotland. I'm not sure. What would be your activity for like really hot weather like this? Would you do an activity outside or not? I'm not sure many would. We had a gig this weekend and it was cancelled. We were playing a little local festival this weekend and it was cancelled because of the weather. Like not just our gig, but like the full thing, because it was like a little local thing. There was gonna be like this guy doing like a puppet show kind of thing for kids, but like not a rubbish one, like a really good one. Doing like Moby Dick, or like with these huge puppet things. That could have been cool. There would just be nobody there. If it was like a bigger event, maybe they would have like the budget to have like proper things installed and shade for the public and stuff like that. But glass thing. And it also has a bunch of condensation, but it's all like frosty condensation. Look at that. Kind of like refreezes. And this has like a special gel inside of it, so it's pretty perfect. It's almost like a big squishy, isn't it? And it's cool because like if you have an injury, it like molds around where you need it to, you know. Like it's an ice pack. Everybody knows Jen. Sometimes when I'm filming these videos and I'm kind of like concentrating on the sounds, I'm like, I'll just do a little bit of talking, and then I'm like, Jen, why are you saying that? Sometimes I don't know what to say. Well, there's not much tapping on it because it's all like defrosted quite a lot. It's more about the squishiness. But this, you're not supposed to put directly on your skin. Like with the other things, like this obviously is not for people, but like you shouldn't put it directly on your skin anyway. But what does it say? Okay, what is it? Ryan Healthcare, cold, warm, etc., etc. Hot, cold pack. Hot and cold pack. So cold, warm. Fields of application: physical therapy, sport medicine, orthopedics, gynecology, dentistry, first aid supplies, and post-operative treatment. I'm guessing treatment, it just says treat dash. Post-operative treatment. 6 minutes in water, maximum 2 minutes. Or minimum 2 hours in the freezer. Yeah. And you can microwave it. I'm not microwaving it. I don't have a microwave anymore, but I don't think I would trust myself to be careful enough to microwave. Do not use in case of circulatory disorder, Raynaud's syndrome. I have Raynaud's syndrome, but I'm careful, so it's okay. Put in fridge or freezer for approximately 2 hours. Wrap in a cloth or thin towel. Hot application: put in water, maximum 80 degrees centigrade for approximately 6 minutes. Wrap in cloth or thin towel. Yeah, I have Raynaud's syndrome, and since I've been in France, honestly, it's not been too bad. The climate is different, but in the Highlands of Scotland, it was pretty bad. I would have problems with my circulation quite often, quite often when I was younger. Especially in my teen years. In my teen years, it was pretty much every day. Too much every day. In my early 20s too. And then once I moved to France, it kind of didn't disappear as such, but you know, hardly ever anymore. And I understand why they're like, yeah, be careful with this, because you can, like, it can happen just like that. Like, you can just go and get something from the freezer. It used to happen like that sometimes, where it would be just a normal day, it wouldn't be too cold and stuff, and I would literally just go and get something from the freezer, like while cooking or something, and it would just happen just from that like little interaction. And that would be annoying, but it wouldn't be like a proper big attack. Okay, from that would be like if I was outside a lot. If you're outside for a few hours, when you don't wrap up your wrists like properly, it used to happen quite a lot, and it is painful when it comes back. if you don't know what I'm talking about, I just realized I'm just talking about like everybody knows what it is. It's not that common. Basically, the circulation is cut off from your hands or your feet or whatever. And from what I understand, it's just like something that triggers it here, somewhere. Something triggers it, and the circulation is cut off, and it just looks like it's drained of blood. Like it just turns white. Like, you know, sometimes when in the cold that your fingertips are a little white because the circulation isn't getting to there if you're like on a really cold trek or something. But it just looks like your fingers are filling up with milk, like literally that white. And then when the circulation comes back, it hurts a lot because it's like, it feels like it's burning because obviously all the blood is rushing back kind of thing. So you have to be careful when you're warming your hands back up or your feet, because if you go too quickly, it can hurt a lot. So you have to be like lukewarm water. Put your hands in lukewarm water and just slowly let it come back, because if it comes back too quickly, oh my goodness, it hurts a lot. a lot for your hands or your feet. And from what I understand, it's not really that dangerous. My grandmother had it. Also, although she did have some circulation issues with, what are they called, varicose veins? I'll have to look into that while I get varicose veins, because I have Raynaud's syndrome. Didn't even think about it. We'll see. I'm not there yet. So I think that Raynaud's is not really that dangerous in like normal life, but if you were like stuck on a mountain or something, you would be the first to lose your toes and your fingers from frostbite. You would be the very first in line to get those amputated. I think it can even affect like your ears and your nose, like your extremities. But I do not plan on getting stuck on a mountain anytime soon, so it should be okay. And I don't really live in any conditions where that would be possible. If I was still in the Highlands, maybe. But you never know. If I was on a ski trip, which I wouldn't be because I don't like skiing, although I could be on a ski trip where other people are skiing and I'm just enjoying the snow, and we ever got lost or anything, that would definitely be a possibility. This is really cooling me down. I like it. I just want to sit here with my wrists on it. Wrists and ankles and back of the neck. Then I'll be happy. Pop this one back in too to have some sounds. Can you hear this? Is like melting too. The ice is all blocky in there. A lot of condensation on all of these. Even on my little blocks. Okay, so I am going to leave this video here for this evening. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it relaxing, if you're in a hot place too, I hope looking at all this frozen stuff helped to cool your mind. Probably won't be able to cool your body, but it might cool your mind. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content from me, you could pop over to Patreon, and for €3 per month you can get access to a whole bunch of videos that are Patreon exclusive and only available on Patreon. All ad-free, all ASMR. There's like over 100, maybe closer to 200 now. And of course, once you're a member, you can join in with all of the fun, the book club, the lives, the suggestions, the voting, all sorts. And once I get to 500 patrons, I might be able to make this my full-time job. But no, I'm gonna make this my full-time job. I'm gonna take the leap. Once I get to 500 patrons, I'm gonna trust the process. I'll have more time to do ASMR. I might even be able to do like me in the video too, because I won't have another job to think about or anything like that. If I take the leap, I will proper take the leap. A lot of you ask for face reveals very often. A lot less now than at the beginning, but it's probably not going to be very interesting. I just look like a normal person. I'm not like I'm just a normal middle-aged woman. But I think that sometimes when the person is in the video, it can be pretty relaxing. So I'll mix it up. Sometimes it might be just nice to put a face to the voice. Especially if you've been listening to me for years. I'm wondering. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I kind of want to do it like a little campaign or something. I should be like, okay guys, when we get to 500 face reveal. But I also don't want to build it up and be like, ta-da, because that would be a bit strange and a bit disappointing. I'll still probably do it quite casually. But it might be fun. What do you think? Let me know. Would be fun. Okay. So, if you made it to this point in the video without falling asleep, I would like you to pop some icy emojis in the comments. Some icy emojis. Obviously. And you can just pop that in with your regular comment. Letting me know how you keep cool. Or if you have any ways you can keep cool at night, that would be very interesting. Probably not just for me. Yeah, what do you do to keep cool at night? I want to know. But if you are far too sleepy, you can just pop that little icy emoji in there by itself. I know what you mean. I will see your support. Thank you. And I hope that every single one of my lovely sleepy squirrels are well. Wherever you are in the world, whatever whatever's happening around you. I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in Spain, like my lovely patron Inma. Hey Inma, I hope you're well. Thank you for all of your lovely support. And Inma has a little message for us. For those like me who use ASMR to relax while working rather than to sleep, I hope you feel less stressed now. That is lovely. Me too. I hope it helps you de-stress during work. For those like me who use ASMR to relax while working rather than to sleep, I hope you feel less stressed now. Inma's birthday is on the 19th of July. Cool. This video will probably come out around about her birthday, so you might as well wish her happy birthday while you're in the comments. Happy birthday, Inma. And I hope that you all have a lovely